I'm sorry. I'm a little late by 2 minutes. Punisher, stop bragging. You're gonna make me upset. You made me upset. I get it. You won, but you only won. Listen, you only won because I risked my whole points on fucking Deledzi, which is a stupid idea. Stupid idea. All right. Never happening again. Never happening again. Thing is, though, if I didn't place any bets on this on the Delidze card, I'd have fucking dude. I'd have fucking won that. I'd have won the season. And before we get into the predictions, let's have a little look at the let's have a look at that little post that I put on my channel because I did a post saying the best ones will be included in the video about Dricus. Hernandez champ 2026. He's fucking good. I'd have won Ivar. No, bro. I was interim champ. Yeah, cry, big boy. He's going on around. Listen. Punisher, congratulations, man. No, bro. It's your second time blowing it. I'll call you Arsenal. Yeah, it's not good. All right, let's go over this first. All right. Before we get into the predictions, we got some of these. Finish the sentence. DDP beats Khamzat via. Let's listen to all of them, all right? Let's go from newest. DDP by painting a tunnel on a brick wall and running through it, leading Khamzat to smash his own face. Oh, fucking hell. Coyote and Roadrunner by falling piano, classic. Comically large hammer in back pocket via kissing Khamzat's coach. He probably would do that, wouldn't he? Knockout. That's fucking boring, that one. MMA fan. I don't think he understood. I don't think he understood it. Or Punisher. DDP wins via homosexuality. Probably. DDP wins via the common cold. BXG. DDP beats Khamzat via him getting subbed by Khamzat, only to reveal DDP was Khamzat in a mask all along. Wow. That's crazy. Imagine that. Plot armor, falling piano, DDP via judge's typo. Amazing. Amazing stuff. I love it. What else we got? I'm a dog. DDP by a lack of inbreathing. Yeah, probably. Or inbreeding, are you trying to say? I don't know. Either way, let's get into the predictions for this fight. Or this card, even. We're going to build up to the main event. We'll start with the early prelim opener of Kareem Silva versus this woman who looks like a 15-year-old chav that lives in Liverpool. She looks like a 15-year-old scouser. I literally have no idea who she is. Oh, wow, she beat Lee. No way, she beat Lee? Wow. KGB, Andrew. Your nickname's KGB, and you're on a fucking losing streak, mate. She won a fight. Oh, there we go. God damn, she beat KGB Lee. I'm gonna go Kareem Silva. I'm gonna go Kareem Silva. I agree, Punisher. I am not waking up for that shit. I'm not doing that, man. Fuck that early prelim opener. That is complete and utter garbage. Anyone got any predictions for that? Does anyone give a shit? Anyone? DDP by 51-44. He stole one of Khamzat's points. I like that one. DDP via taking Khamzat's beard. Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. I like that. Speaking of taking beards, would you guys rather see me do a forfeit of, right, eating the spicy wings or shaving my beard? If Khamzat loses, do I eat spicy wings or do I shave the beard? Let me know what you'd rather see. I might miss the fucking Brian Battle fight. Gotta wake up at 4 a.m. Nah, dude, you gotta wake up for Brian Battle. The boy, Brian Battle, making his middleweight appearance in the UFC. I mean, he used to fight a welterweight. I think he missed weight by like 4 pounds. Was it 4 pounds when he was at welterweight? And he just wasn't good, was it? And he looked shit. He looked shit. Beard, shaving the beard, babyface Bromo, right? Well, it's Jazz. It's the beard one. If Khamzat loses, I'm shaving the beard. You'll see a babyface Bromo live on stream. Ruzaboa's record is very fucking good. Let's have a look at Ruza. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look here. Right. So what have we got? What we got? So decision here. TKO or KO. Lost to Buckley. Beat the criminal himself. This guy, I don't know why he's still signed. He's shit, and he's just. I think he's probably the only UFC fighter that's been arrested more than John Jones. You know, beat Dumas, beat Ferreira, or Ferreira, however the fuck you say his name. Let me go on to Brian. I think Brian Battle, man. Middleweight, I think middleweight suits him. After his last performance at welterweight, I did say, I think that he should. I did say he should go up to middleweight. If Khamzat loses, you need to do the Dagestan look. Jazz says no. Oh, dude, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Oh god. No. Jazz says no. Oh. Well, the Dagestan beard is the same beard that guy has with no mustache, but it's all beard. No. Cayman Rider, new guy in the stream. You're so alright, bro. I watched so much clip of Khamzat and DDP. I was trying to ignore the inevitability of Khamzat. I use my objective analysis. They are very significant grappling tendencies of DDP, what I can't ignore. Will do. Good night, love. And exactly, bro. I mean, listen, we'll get to that fight. We'll get to my thoughts on that fight when we get to the prediction, which is coming at the end because we're going up from the early prelims all the way up. But I have some thoughts on DDP versus Khamzat. The Dagestan look is class. Just trim the mustache. I can't. Jazz will leave me. I'm going Brian Battle via decision here. It'd be cool to get a knockout, but I don't know. Barbosa versus Dricus close. This is actually, I think this is going to be a banger. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think Barbosa's, man. Barbosa's still solid. I think Barbosa might get it done. We could also do Oscar predicts later. We'll see what Oscar predicts for the main card via treats. I'm sure he'll love doing that. I think Barbosa, man. Let's have a look though. Let's have a look. Dricus close. Knocked out in his last fight. Alvarez. Few wins before that. Not bad. Not bad. When was his last fight? December 24. No, it's not too bad. Barbosa though. I think Barbosa's still got it, man. Junior, but well, he's not a junior no more, is he? Not a junior no more. Obviously lost to Lerone Murphy, but Lerone Murphy's fucking boring. Boring. Lost to Megamind. Look at that fucking guy's head, bro. Oh, damn. I might go Barbosa. Edson Barbosa on that one. Potentially. Can you expect a companion stream? Yes. Yes, I'm doing a companion stream because if Khamzat loses, I need to shave the beard, don't I? I need to shave the beard on stream. So yes, there will be a companion stream for 319. So be there. Join mine. Mine's the best. I've got a forfeit going on, all right? If Khamzat loses, I'm shaving the beard. That's how it is, man. It's how it is. Also, people that are in, all right, 7 people in. You gotta like, come on, give me a like, bro. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. I'm just pinning that to the top. And in fact, whilst we're going, I'm gonna put on a poll who wins. You guys can vote, and then when we get there, we'll have a look. Or gay. Shut up, Punisher. Shut up. I'm not gay. I'm actually really fucking cool. All right, I'm actually so cool. So shut up. Bet the house on Prates TKO. Elia Glazer. Yeah, I think so as well. But we'll get to that. Hooper versus Hernandez. Who have we got for this one, guys? Who have we got for this one? I'm going Chase, bro. Is he going to get another submission? Chase is on a run now. Chase is looking good. But in fairness, I mean, Guida and Miller, 2 like old men. Look at submission. Well, decision. Submission. Gets loses. Gets a KO. Loses. Gets a sub. I think Hooper's on a. Look at that. 3-fight submissions. Well, no, sorry, not 3-fight submission streak. But, it was here. I think Chase Hooper. Chase the Gooner Hooper. I think he's going to get it done. Don't know what you guys think. Chased by Gooning, exactly. The Gooner, yes, exactly. DDP wins when he accidentally sneezes mid-punch that the unexpected headbutt knocking Khamzat out cold. Or imagine sneeze on Khamzat and Khamzat will get fucking ill. Maybe Khamzat will just get fucking sick because of his shit immune system. He's absolutely garbage immune system. It's terrible. Oh, there we go. Jessica Andrade versus Loopy. Who gives a shit? I'm going Jessica Andrade because I've literally never. Call me a casual. I've never heard of Loopy Godinez. Fucking Loopy. The decision. Lost the decision. Any finishes here? Decision. Oh, she got submission. Another decision. Decision. Fuck me. Decision. Oh, submission there. That's all right. Decision. Okay. So she's got 2. That's it. 13 wins and only fucking 3 of them have been by finish, man. Fuck that. I'm going Jessica Andrade, man. Khamzat could easily miss weight. I mean, he could. I'm also going to be streaming for the press conference. I'm going to do a press conference companion, I guess, just to watch it and react to it because I think I think it's going to be a good press conference. If DDP's there, it's going to be a good press conference. So be there for that. I was going to stream the weigh-ins, but apparently they're on at 1 a.m. Not doing that. DDP by clashing heads when Khamzat goes for a takedown. Oh. Probably. DDP jumps over the takedowns. Oh, he does. He was doing a fucking split leg. Fucking, who is it? Jean-Claude Van Damme. He'll jump over Khamzat's takedowns, do a fucking 360. Boom. Good. Right. GM3 versus Olazashek. What do we think? I think Olazashek, bro. I don't know about GM3, No, bro, I would 50-45 you in a street beefs cage. No, you fucking wouldn't. I've been training for 2 months. You would not do that to me. Well, 2 months and 1 week. So we can shut your mouth, BRG, Josh. Loopy sounds like a mascot for a toy company. It does, bro. It does. DDP only talks shit when the opponent does first. Might be a good presser, though. I mean, maybe, but it'd be a fun watch anyway. I'm gonna watch it just in case there's some golden moments, GM3 crafty vet. Maybe. Look at that, we've got 2 Ely Glazers in the fucking chat. That is something. That is something. Alright, let's move on. Oh, my boy King Green. He's back. King Green's gonna get a fucking win. I tell you. Oof. King Green. He's gonna get it done. Oh, my boy. I'm happy that he's back. I'm happy that King Green's back in the octagon. He should really retire, but he's obviously not going to, is he? Like, going down Green by a crafty vet KO. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe a KO, Mr. Pig TV. I agree. I just love Bobby Green, man. I love how he fights. Punisher, man. I had a crazy workout session today, mainly wrestling and ground and pound workout. But mate, they are killers. They are absolute killers. I've got MMA class tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, man. And I had a killer session today. Legs, did the ski urge, and I did some running. So it was good, man. And I did some bag work. Green fights are the only good things about him. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bobby's always exciting. He is, man. I'm going Bobby Green by a finish against Diego Pereira now. Main card. Let's take our time with this one. I mean, the prelims, yeah, they're all right, but let's go through this, all right? Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura. Now, we don't actually know how Kai stacks up against the flyweights. But what we do know is that Tim Elliott is not had a fight in a long time. What was you, man? December 2023? A year and 8 months? 20. He hasn't fought for 20 months. And I get it was a round one submission, but why have you been out for so long if it's been a submission? I mean, maybe he's been ill. I don't know about. All right, but that's a long time to be out. And Kai Sakura's just been in there with. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm fucking knackered. Sorry, I'm yawning. Kai Sakura was in there with Pantoja. I mean, yeah, again he lost. Well, this is the thing about Kai, man, because they gave him straight a title shot. We don't actually know how good he really is. Because the fight was over pretty quickly. But yeah, like Crocop says, Elliott is really inactive. This is what I mean. He's been out for so long. People forget, man. Kai Sakura is a marauder. He might get it done. I mean, he is very good. And he did go up against Pantoja in his first fight, which is just ridiculous. But yeah. And also says Tim Elliott here, 136. So, you know, bantamweight coming down is maybe he's not. I don't really know. I don't really pay much attention to Tim Elliott. I'm not that interested. Kai by spin jitsu. I think Kai might get it done. Do we think a finish though? Do we think a finish or do we think a decision? I'm not too sure. In fact, I'm going to go finish. Kai Sakura via finish. Kai Sakura is going to finish Tim Elliott, and it's going to be his first win in the UFC to get him in the top 10. I know that Tim Elliott's ranked number 11, but I can see them just putting Kai in the top 10. And then who do you give Kai after that? That's the question. Who do you give Kai after he beats Tim Elliott? Let's have a look at the where are we at? So if he beats Tim Elliott, I mean, Manel Cap, maybe Manel Cap. I'd watch that. Kai Sakura versus Manel Cap. If Manel Cap can actually fucking turn up and he doesn't fucking pull out again, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a sick fight. I'd fucking stick that as a fight night main event. God damn. I'm going Kai Sakura. Now this one, MVP versus Jared Cannonier. Oh, this is a fucking great. This is such a good fucking fight. But here we go. Sorry, I got some chats. Ivar says Kai round 1 KO. Round 1. That'd be good. Be very, very good. Kai is basically the same guy as Tyra, so Kai should win. Yeah, I think Kai's gonna win. Kai Sakura via knee KO, maybe. Let's hope it's not to the ground, though. Let's hope he doesn't, go back to his old ways. Kai kind of needs a finish to make a statement that he belongs there. I agree. You can't be doing a boring decision. Right, MVP versus Jared Cannonier. I'm going MVP via decision. Via decision, man. Come on now. Come on, boy. I mean, Jared Cannonier, bro, he's fucking shit. He looks like Kevin Hart, right? He looks like Kevin Hart. Not that that's got anything to do with his fighting ability. It's just interesting that he does. I think he's just so one-dimensional and just he is good, but he's just I don't know. I can see MVP just with his karate style, in and out, in and out, in and out, bap, 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 bap. I think MVP is going to get it done. I agree with Mr. Pig. 30-27 for MVP. Combat Loop is here. Jared is winning. I think he beats MVP second round. Second round. God damn, man. Second round KO for Jared Cannonier. When was the last time he got a finish, bro? Let's have a look. I'm asking because I genuinely don't know. Oh, in his last fight. Fair enough. Against Rodriguez. Lost to Barajo. Lost to Imavov. Decision against Vittori. Split decision against Strickland. Decision, KO Brunson. I mean, he's not too bad, I guess. 11 finishes by knockout out of 18. That's pretty good, actually. Go on, Kev. My man, Kev. But yeah, I don't know. I think MVP is just going to be too quick for him. He's not going to be standing in front of him. He's going to be jolting in and out. MVP, I think, is going to get it done. But yeah. Jared will lose because of central intelligence. Light man skill. I've got two people. Light man skill. I mean, this fight kind of looks like Dwayne and Kevin Hart in an alternate universe. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think he has fought the best. Yeah, he has fought the best. But styles make fights, man. And I think MVP could cause a lot of problems to quite a few middleweights. I really do. I think MVP, and I mean, isn't MVP's main weight class middleweight? I'm pretty sure he's welterweight. Because he moved up to fight Shara, and I guess he's staying up to fight Jared. Yeah, he beat. So he was welterweight against Kevin, welterweight against Gary, and then middleweight against Shara. Now I guess he's staying at welterweight. I mean, middleweight. Sorry. So maybe he's staying there. I don't know. But yeah. Jared Cannonier, look at the shape this guy's in, man. That's unbelievable shape. Why have I got my tongue out like that? That's so fucking gay. I didn't mean it like that. He's in great shape, but I'm going MVP, man. I mean, taller guy, rangier guy. Karate style, shoots in and out, bang, bang, Just Asakura and Cap are 1-1 right now. That actually makes the more fight even more interesting. Well, there we go, Crow Cop. Kai and Cap are 1-1 apiece in Ryzen. So there we go. MVP schooled the leprechaun. He did. I feel like MVP could show the striking discrepancy at middleweight. He could. This is what I mean. MVP is good, man. MVP via Pokeball. Oh, that was rough, man. When he fucking caved that guy's head in and chucked a Pokeball at him. Crazy. It's crazy business. I think he's gonna get it done though. Everyone, like the stream. Come on, man. I mean, there's 10 people in, and we got 4 likes. Just like the stream. Helps me out. Okay. And it's free, guys. Come on. I'm not asking for much. Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates, man. What do we think for this one? What do people think for Carlos Prates versus Jeff Neal? Lil Bromo Homo, thank you, Smartland. Everyone always glad to see you here. If Adesanya school Jared and then MVP, easy. Prates easy. Yeah. I mean, Jeff Neal's all right, but I feel like Jeff Neal's just kind of like a measuring stick for most welterweights. Do you know what I mean? Like he's like a measuring stick. People just kind of, oh no, here's Jeff Neal. Let's see how good you are. I mean, look, like Ian Gary, let's test you against, Jeff Neal. Rachmanov, let's test you against Jeff Neal. Ponzinibbio, let's test you. Oh no, you lost. Okay, maybe you're not that good. Neil Magny versus Neil. That's a confusing one. He's kind of like hit and miss. Is Jeff Neal, Hands of Steel Neal over here. Carlos Prates, man. I just want to also point out for people in the stream, right, that haven't been watching the channel for very long. I actually picked Ian Gary to beat Carlos Prates via decision. Just saying, I picked that. I picked Ian Gary to beat Carlos Prates by decision. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Very glad about that one. Prates wins, but Neil is a tough guy. Neil is a big puncher. Neil is a big puncher. I mean, he is a very good boxer. He is a very good boxer. Easy Prates pick. I see him as a much better striker, but Neil is a tough cookie, and Prates can't be gun shy like in the Ian Gary fight. Europe. He needs to be like on it. He needs to be on him during this one. He needs to be on him at all times. Cannot pull back. Just throw those powerful, big meaty hooks. All right, you know what I mean. Prates is going to the top of welterweight. Do we think so? Do you think anyone else beats? Do you think anyone else beats Prates, Ilya Glazer? Do you think anyone else could possibly beat him at welterweight other than the guys that already have? Because I mean, this is a good fight. This is a good, like I said, Jeff Neal's like a measuring stick at welterweight. If Prates can beat Jeff, that's a decent win, and it kind of shows that he does belong there. No Broma has the most craftiest picks. I do, man. I tell you. I also picked. Listen, I picked Yuri to beat Jamal when no one did. I picked Marab to beat Umar when no one did. What else did I pick? Like I say, I picked MVP to beat Shara. I picked MVP to beat Shara Magomedov. Ian Gary to beat Prates. I picked that as well. What else did I pick? I picked Volk to beat Lopez via decision. Come on now. I've also had listen. I've also had some terrible picks, but I said Pereira would knock out Ankalaev, and I made a video before the fight even happened saying, "Oh, as Pereira just knocked out Ankalaev." It was a fucking stupid. It was a stupid video. Neil Rock Shavkat, people forget. He's got strong hands, man. He has got strong hands. I think Buckley beats him. Brady beats him. Morales probably beats him too. I mean, Buckley was looking good, but do we kind of think Buckley was like overhyped a little bit going into the Usman fight, or is Usman still good? Like, is Usman still that guy, or is Buckley not as good as what people think? Do you know what I mean? One of them in it. Picked Whitaker over Chimaev. I did. I picked Whitaker to beat Chimaev. God damn. I do think he's top 5 material. Gary was just a really tough matchup, maybe. He's the same guy who picked Ian over Shavkat. Listen. Ian nearly beat Shavkat. He was 1 round off beating Shavkat, all right? If round 3 or round 2, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was round 2. If Ian landed one more damaging shot, he'd have won that round and won the fight. It was 3 rounds to 2. It could have that was a close fight, man. People just don't like Gary, so they don't like to admit when it's a close fight. But that was a close fight. But I watched Tom's training camp video. I'll be KO's the undeserved Frenchman. Me too, man. He will. You also picked Chandler over Oliveira in their second fight, right? Just stop, man. Stop exposing me, Croco, all right? Yeah, I've had some bad picks, but when I'm on point, I'm on point. Right, I'm going Prates via KO anyway on this one. Moving up, co-main event of the evening. Not going to lie, guys, I don't really know a lot about Aaron Pico. I don't really know a lot about him. I don't follow Bellator or anything like that. I don't really know a lot about him. But what I do know is I don't trust any Bellator guys ever again. I picked Patchy Mix to beat Mario Batista, and he got fucking battered. So I'm going Lerone Murphy. Again, in typical Lerone Murphy fashion, via decision. Because I don't know a lot about Pico. All I know is he's from Bellator. Bellator guys, they never stack up well against these UFC guys, alright? I just don't see them. Especially with Lauren Murphy, man. I mean, the guy's on a fucking roll, isn't he? Look at him. Undefeated. Undefeated. On a run. I mean, it's been like mostly decisions and shit like that. It's been pretty fucking boring for the most part, but god damn. I do not trust Bellator guys anymore. I really don't. But Murphy's just a nightmare matchup for him. Pico fighting bigger cans than Shara. That's what I mean, bro. I mean, Bellator, man, it just doesn't stack up. It really doesn't. And I thought Patchy Mix was coming in talking a big game. Kind of reminded me of like a younger Tony Ferguson. All right. And then he gets battered by Mauro Batista. I just don't trust him anymore. Like Michael Chandler, terrible. MVP's doing all right. I mean, he lost to Ian Gary because he can't grapple, but he's doing okay. I guess. Patricio Pitbull, I mean, beat Dan Ige, but looks shit in his debut, and it's like, oh, come on, man. Don't tell Persian I said Murphy lost to Ige. I'll keep that one secret. Aaron Pico, because if there's no score or picture of them on the UFC page, then they are winning. Is that how it is, Croco? Is this how it is, guys? If they have no picture, then you know that they're gonna win. I mean, let's just go over Pico's stats real quick. 0-0-0. Hi, wait, nothing. Reach, not. He's literally an embryo. Easy win for Lerone Murphy. Easy win. He reaches 0 inches. Exactly, he reaches 0 inches. Shit co-main. It is a shit co-main. For a pay-per-view, you want some excitement, not Lerone fucking Murphy. And he's from the UK. I meant to back him, but he's boring. I don't like him, bro. He's boring as fuck. So boring. Aaron fighting 10-8 fighters. Is he really? Is that who he's fighting? I mean, I guess we could get it. I guess we could get up his record real quick, and then we'll go on to the main event, and we'll have a little yap about that. Aaron Pico, Tapology. Let's see what we got here. So I'm going to share this tab instead. 13-4. This guy. Let's have a look at this guy's record. Oh, it says there. All right, 12. Oh, wait, 12-8. Oh, 21-7. 13-7. He lost 10-5. Lost to someone who's 17-3. 9-1. 12-0. Good. That's good. 13-8. It's a bit. 13-8. 18-8. Some of them aren't too bad. But, I mean, you've got like 13-7. That's fucking awful. What an awful win that is. Let's go on him now. What is he now? Has that aged well? 13-10. So since fighting Pico, this dude lost 3 more times. Yeah, that's not a great fucking look, bro. That's really not a good look. Aaron the Mystery Pico. He could KO Murphy, but Murphy decision is the smartest pick. I agree. I think decision. Why all black fighters from UK shit at fighting? I thought South Londoners were good at fighting. You said it, Punisher, not me. I mean, you look at Leon Edwards. He's pretty fucking shit as well. I mean, well, he was world champ. Lucky head kick, wasn't it? Let's be honest. It was a lucky head kick. He's fucking shit. Right. Let's move on to the main event, sorry. All right. Let's have a yap about let's have a nice long yap about this fight, because I cannot explain to you how excited I am for this fight. I am the most excited for this fight. This has been the fight in 2025 that I've been most excited for. this is a super fight. This is fucking massive, and it's on Jasmine's birthday, so it's a great birthday present for her. Who do we think? In fact, let's have a look at the what we got. 17 votes on the poll. If no one's voted in the poll yet, get your votes in. 71% for DDP, 29% for Chimaev. Wow, interesting. Also, any new viewers in here, be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, well, I go live 3 times a week, and I'm currently working on a. I'm switching my content up. I'm doing long form content now. I've got a Yuri video coming up. All right, which will be quite fun. But yeah, I stream 3 times a week. You know, I stay active whilst I'm working on the long videos. So stay tuned for the long video. Probably coming in like 2 weeks' time, something like that. Whenever I get around to working on it, because I work and stuff. DDP says Punisher. Only Cooks pick Khamzat here. For real, DDP wins. Yo, Mr. Northwest, how's it going? Nice to see you, brother. Great birthday present. This will be the press conference I'm most excited for. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too, man. This press conference should be fucking fire. And like I said, I'm going to go live for the press conference. So if you fancy watching it with me, come and join. Little press conference companion stream. I'm not that confident, but I do have DDP winning this. So I mean, I'm not confident in my pick either, which I'll get into once I've read all of yours, guys. Yo, Bromo. Yo, Earthen. Nice to see you, brother. Whitaker lost because of a freak accident. No, I'm sick of hearing this. I'm sick of hearing this argument. All right. Whitaker did not lose because of a freak accident. Whitaker lost because he's just not as good at wrestling. Whitaker's jaw and his teeth problem had no effect on his ability to defend takedowns and grapple. The only difference, the only change that Whitaker's jaw injury had was how early he tapped. He still had no control. Khamzat controlled the whole fight. Whitaker didn't land a single punch. All right, he landed a low kick, and then Khamzat took him down and controlled the whole fight. Nothing to do with Whitaker's jaw. I'm sick of people saying this. It's crazy. Like having a poorly jaw or injured teeth or whatever doesn't affect your ability to grapple. It's nothing to do with it. It just means that you're going to tap sooner. Krokop spitting facts after his beer. He always does. Oh yeah. If it ends early, Khamzat. If it goes past round 2, I favour DDP via late round TKO round 4 or 5. Yeah, I reckon that's a decent pick. Just looking at Khamzat's fight count, this is scary. What DDP does a plot armor. Khamzat's got a new conditioning coach. I've heard, like I've got sources. People that are training with him, like TJ Dillashaw, are saying that his cardio is very much improved for this fight. Who knows? I guess we'll see, but it's interesting. This is the most 50-50 fight if I've ever seen one. I agree. It's hard to pick, man. It's hard to fucking pick this one. It could go either way. I was thinking Khamzat by round 1 KO, but I'm changing to DDP round 4 TKO. Not just that, but the partners, coaches, and everything is world class. Yep, it is, man. Burns dropped him very badly. I had him and Usman a draw. I had him and Usman a draw too. I think him and Usman should have been a draw. I agree. Burns did drop him, but Khamzat also dropped Burns, so it was a back and forth fight. The EPO coach. Yes, the EPO coach. Khamzat's getting the EPO coach. You're fucking damn right. I'm here, you little soy. Show your feet. No. I'm not showing you my feet. Tasteful thickness. Yeah. DDP has the striking of a Dutchman, the conditioning of an African, and the grappling ability of a gay man. All right, let's just break down DDP's grappling, all right? Because, listen, when DDP fought Brunson, and I know he finished Brunson. I think. Listen, DDP made a lot of mistakes in there against Brunson, who is not as good of a wrestler as Khamzat Chimaev. He's good, but he's making mistakes against Derek Brunson. And if we look at DDP's record, right, let's just have a look real quick. The last time he fought a wrestler was 2023, and it was Brunson, right? And since then, he's had 4 fights, all against strikers. So he's not really had to drill a lot of wrestling, and he's not used a lot of wrestling in these fights either. And I was submitted Adesanya, but that fight was mostly on the feet for the most part. I thought Adesanya did pretty well in that fight. But if we look back, you know, two and a half years ago now. Well, no, not really. But yeah, about 2.5 years ago, the last time he fought a wrestler, and he was getting out wrestled, man. He was getting out wrestled by Brunson. I think if you're gonna get out wrestled by Brunson, I think you're gonna get out wrestled by Khamzat. And I've seen a clip. I've just watched the countdown. DDP's coach has said we're gonna beat Khamzat at his own game. No. Why do people do this? We're gonna beat Khamzat at his own fucking game. That's what he said. No, don't do that. Yeah, he was out wrestled by Brunson years ago. Oh, hold on. Years ago, and he won, and he's never been submitted. I know, but this is what I'm saying. If you're getting out wrestled by Brunson, you're gonna get out wrestled by Khamzat. That's what I'm saying, bro. You cannot make any mistakes against Khamzat like he did against Brunson, bro. You just can't do it. You just can't do that shit, man. It's different levels, bro. Khamzat's a different level of wrestler than Brunson. He's just so explosive. And people like to say, well, DDP's strong. Bro, Khamzat's strong. Khamzat reps the 50 kg dumbbells. You know, Khamzat reps the 50 kg dumbbells. Come on. DDP went down against Till, which is fucked, but DDP has plot armor. DDP's X factor is his strength. He's insanely strong. He's strong. So's Khamzat, though, man. Hey, Yuri is my favorite fighter too. As a Yuri fan, I thought you liked DDP more. He's my second favorite fighter. I think Dricus will survive and punish Khamzat. Brutally TKOing him in the 4th. Hey, I like DDP. I like DDP. You know, I do like. He's not. I don't like him. I just think there's obvious flaws in his game. There's obvious flaws. You know what I mean? DDP by revealing that he's his father. Oh, look at hell. Darth Vader type shit, man. It was years ago. You're saying he's shy. Yeah, I know it's years ago. I'm just saying. But that's the only thing we can go off from DDP against a wrestler because it was years ago. It was years ago. And, you know, talk about second round. Yeah, no. Second round, he did fucking well. That's what I'm saying. I know he won. But what I'm saying is, I don't think people are getting it, right? I'm not saying that DDP didn't win that fight. Okay. I'm saying if you're making those same mistakes against a wrestler the level of Khamzat, it's going to be much more of a problem than making it against someone like Brunson. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. By the way, Bromo, the movie was lit as fuck. Thank you. I recommended him watch Lego Batman. So, if you know. Bromo trying to use logic in a DDP fight. My man, if you learned anything by now. Yeah, that's true. That is true, man. That is true. Couldn't even submit the leech with the takedown. He submitted him. What are you on about? He submitted fucking Li Jingliang. What are you talking about, bro? He submitted the guy. He was like on the floor, like fucking half dead. Come on now. DDP has never been knocked out and submitted. Never lost the decision. His 2 losses are both by TKO and sub. Oh, he has been knocked out on sub. Sorry, I was confused then. Yeah. Khamzat has obvious flaws too. He does, and this is why I think. So I think that if it goes past the second round, it's fucking Dricus' fight. But it needs to go past the first 2 rounds, in my opinion, to be Dricus' fight. If it's before that, it's Chimaev's win. You know, you're right. He shouldn't be in those bad positions against Khamzat. He won't. Maybe not. If DDP survives the first round, we just as tired as Chimaev. This is the thing. People don't get it right. When you're trying to like defend wrestling, like you're on the bottom, it's so much more tiring than being on the top. Pause. But it is like if you're trying to get up from someone that's on top of you, that's so much more tiring than you trying to keep someone down. Like since I've been training, and I've not been in it for very long, just 2 months, but I've realized that because I was so confused. Like, why is it why is it so much more tiring being on the bottom? I don't get it. But you're trying to wriggle and get up you're using more energy trying to get up than the guy is who's distributing his weight on top of you properly. That guy's using no energy to like, well, not no energy, but he's using so much less energy than you are when he's on top than you trying to get up. I agree with Furkan here, FY34. That is tiring, especially against someone like Khamzat Chimaev, bro, who's like, oh, he's such a good wrestler. You're trying to defend that shit and get up, man. That is tiring. It's tiring. He submitted after 10 minutes of Leech with the yap. What are you on about? He finished him in the first round. I don't know what Tasteful Thickness is talking about, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. I love how people get offended when someone doesn't agree with their pick, even though it's 50-50. Yeah, I know, exactly. People are getting angry at me, bro, because I don't think DDP wins. I mean, look, DDP could win. I just think Khamzat's going to get it done. You know? I mean, it's not... look, it's not like... look, guys, it's not a big deal. It's just a pick, all right? It's just a pick. Let's not get offended by my pick, all right? I just think Dricus made a lot of mistakes against Derek Brunson. Yes, it was years ago, but that's the last time he fought a wrestler. That's all we have to go off. And if he's going to be doing that against Khamzat, and his coach has said, we're going to beat Khamzat at his own game, no. That's a silly idea. Thoughts on you and Jacob in the near future? I'm going to fuck Jacob up. I'm going to beat the shit out of him. I'm going to submit him. I'm going to submit him with a Darce choke. That's my prediction. Darce choke. No, not Darce choke, an Anaconda choke. I still have my mind made up, but it will be when I upload my picks video in a couple of days. I'll keep an eye out for it, Northwest. It's 90-10 Khamzat in the first, 70-30 in the second. If DDP survives the third, it's 50-50. In the fourth, Dricus will be strong. Khamzat will be tired straight. So, I mean, if he goes to the third, I mean, I'm picking DDP, to be honest. But it's whether he can, keep that pace up. Bromo, when can we see your first amateur fight? In a few years, mate. I've been training for 2 months. All right, give me like a year and a half, 2 years. Give me 2 years, and I'll have an amateur fight. I'm thinking of at some point in like not the near future, but maybe in like I don't know how many more months. Maybe doing like a charity fight, not really an amateur fight, but it's kind of getting the swing of it. Doing like a charity fight, do a few interclubs, maybe, but a proper amateur fight, 2 years minimum. We just have to get these Muslims out of the way. Well. I don't agree with Tasteful Thickness. No, I'm joking. Lucas Tracy versus No Bromo. I'll fuck him up. Lucas Tracy, Lucas Glazy. Are you thicker than a Snickers in the down low? Full of peanuts, yeah? Full of peanuts, yeah? On the down low, full of peanuts, yeah? No. Who's Jacob? Jacob's my friend who is currently on track to becoming healthy again, and he's going to be training soon. But some people saying Jacob's going to melt it with his cardio and repeat to the body. You won't get close, mate. I'm too rangy. I'm too rangy. But anyway, back to this fight. My thoughts. I mean, you already know my thoughts. I think Khamzat's going to get it done inside 2 rounds. I think it's just going to be relentless. I mean, like I say, if you get out wrestled by Brunson, and I know it was years ago. Before people go, it was years ago. It was years ago. It was years ago. That's the only thing we have to go off with his wrestling because, like I say, he's past 4 fights have been against strikers, all against strikers. He's not had to have a fight camp preparing for a wrestler in 2.5 years, bro. Completely different fight camp, all right. Completely different type of, pace and cardio. And I know he obviously trains wrestling on a regular basis, but really, this fight camp, you want to be like drilling wrestling non-stop because that's Khamzat's biggest strength. You know what I mean? And I do think if you're struggling against Brunson, you'll struggle against Chimaev. Now, I'm not just going to glaze Chimaev. All right? I'm not just going to glaze Chimaev. Okay. What I will say is this. Chimaev is obviously worse on the feet than Dricus. Dricus is a much better striker than Khamzat Chimaev. Dricus has much better cardio than Khamzat Chimaev. If we're going off what we've seen from Chimaev in his previous fights, apparently his cardio is much better now after working with the EPO coach. So maybe his cardio has improved. Well, we don't know because we haven't seen it yet. But let's just say that it hasn't because that's all we've seen. Okay, that's all we've seen. We've seen Khamzat slow down as the fight goes on. If Khamzat doesn't get it done in the early rounds, he's fucked. Because Dricus, even when Dricus is tired, he's pushing a pace. Even when Dricus is tired, he's pushing a pace. And this is what I mean. If it's not Khamzat in the first 2, it's DDP. It's DDP by TKO or finish anything. Well, I don't think he'll submit. If DDP submits Khamzat Chimaev, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. If DDP submits Khamzat Chimaev, God, I really don't know. I don't know. That'd be wild. But I think DDP is gonna. If it leaves round 2, okay, I'm gonna go DDP finish in round 4 or 5. But my initial feeling is that Khamzat will get it done inside 2. All right, based on what I've said so far. Because of the wrestling, based on what we've seen Dricus in. I mean, Dricus, listen, Dricus tried to do a fucking sweep and he pulled someone on top of him. Dricus pulled somebody on top of him by accident. And I know he still won the fight. But, you can't be doing that against Khamzat, bro. Let me read some chats. MVP is a lock of the card. Fuck your emojis, yeah? I think MVP is definitely going to be a lock of the card. MVP is going to get it done 30-27. That's what I think. Who's Joe? Don't know, mate. We never found out who Joe was. There's never been a fight I'm so excited for in a while. 2 elite guys in their prime. I agree, Firkin, mate. I've not been this excited for a fight since. Let me think. Ever fight I was excited for, like Islam and Volk. Yuri and Jamal Hill because I'm a Yuri Glazer. What was another big fight I can think of? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but yeah, this is I've not been this excited for a fight in a long time. DDP by lifting weights. I mean, Khamzat can rep the 50 kgs, man. I went 10-2 with a perfect fight on last night's card. That's fucking solid, man. That's really good. Jacob is basically the Sabit of the Northwest, but actually coming back like Sabit. Yeah. Fucking hell. If DDP submits Khamzat, you need the Dagestan look. That's a good shout. Listen, right, okay. If DDP submits Khamzat, I will shave the mustache, go for Dagestan, and I will wake Jazz up and I'll show her live on stream to see what she thinks. That's what I'll do. Also, Broma, what are the fun ideas you mentioned in your post? Yes, so thanks for reminding me. Right. Let me know if you're interested in these ideas. So what I'm thinking is, for some streams, because I don't want to just come on and yap, because I know that can get boring. I want to try and have a bit of fun. So we get about three people on the stream, and we do like, it's almost like a game show type shit. We can do like UFC quiz, like UFC guess the fire, like UFC Wordle, and it's like a competition to see who wins. And then out of three people, so there's one winner, and you're like the champion of the UFC game show, the No Bromo game show. It's a bit, it's interactive. It's interesting. Gets you guys involved, and it's not just me yapping at a camera for an hour and a half. I've asked Joe from Silk Pajamas. He's interested. I was gonna ask Jacob, but I forgot. But yeah, if anyone's interested in doing that and wants to be involved in that, I'll set up a little quiz, like a general knowledge UFC quiz thing for like 2 weeks' time, and then we'll set it up on stream. We'll get 3 of the subscribers on to compete against each other. See who wins. Let me know if that's an interesting idea. I think it could be fun. I'll do it. I'll do it regardless and just see how it goes. But I want to see what you guys think. Sticking with my gut and going Khamzat via round 1 submission. Yep. DDP is 1 is plus. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think the odds should be this. I think they should be much closer. It should be nearly even. I can't believe Khamzat is a minus 180 favorite and Dricus is plus 150 underdog. That's fucking. I don't agree with those odds. I don't agree with those odds at all. DDP can kill the 50s like. Oh, imagine. Oh, no. Hunger Games are. Yeah. Call it. No. Oh, no Shomo. Yeah, man. Get Persian. Listen, I'll get Persian on. We'll get Persian. We'll get we'll get Jacob. We'll get Ricky. We'll get Joe. We get Baby Bromo on there. Could be fun. But yeah, that's the idea. We could do guess the UFC fire. UFC Wordle, general knowledge stuff. I think it could be fun. I think it could be really, really fun. I'll do one anyway. I'll try and set one up. And we'll see how it goes. See if you guys like it. I think it could be interesting. I mean, no one's doing it. I've not seen anyone do it on a live stream before. I don't think. Well, I've not seen it, so it could be fun. Could be something new. I'll set up a little quizzy. To be honest, I'm working on quite a lot. I'm doing the Crispy Flicks thing with Ricky. The movie review channel that we've left for 4 years. That's coming back. So go and subscribe to Crispy Flicks. New review coming hopefully this weekend. I've got the Yuri video that I'm working on. All right, that I need to record the audio for and start editing. And then I'm going to try and do this quiz thing. So I'm a busy boy. All with working full time and training is busy. Right, let's see what the poll says, because the poll's actually it's getting a little bit closer. It's getting a little bit closer on the poll. Check out Angel Heart and the Ninth Gate Flicks. Get your movies right, you mad rat. Crispy Flicks. Let me type it in the chat. Let me type it in the chat. Crispy Flicks. There we go. Crispy Flicks, man. We're doing a movie review coming out this weekend. We're bringing it back. We used to do it a long time ago, and then we just kind of stopped, and we've not done one for 4 years. But we thought the other day, why not just do it again? Could be fun. But yeah. All right, let's close down the poll. All right, I bet you're reviewing MCU. You're mad at. I'm not. We're not reviewing the MCU. Shut up. Look, tasteful thickness, right? Don't know who you are, right? But you come into this stream and you give me shit. I appreciate it though. Who have you got? Why are you subscribing? Dublin, wake up. Well, I don't know what the fuck this is. There we go. Listen, right, is about all things. I'm white from New York, so I'm right. The best monster review. Oh yes, go watch the monster review, Monster House review. Right, I'm gonna close this poll down. 24 votes. We got 58% DDP, 41% Khamzat Chimaev. You're young out Bromo on that channel. I know, bro. Baby Bromo with the Snyder Cut trailer reaction. Skinny boy Bromo with no beard. God, I thought my beard was good back then as well. I thought my beard looked sick, but he fucking doesn't. He fucking doesn't, mate. It looks shit. Have you watched the Velocipasta, the stupidest movie I ever watched? Crow Cop. We have a Velocipasta review on the Crispy Flicks channel, my boy. All right? Have we watched it? We reviewed it, all right? And the actor who played Greg watched the review because I sent it to him and he enjoyed it. So there you go. Yes, we have seen it. It's fantastic. Check out the Golden Eagle reviews. Night at the Golden Eagle. Review some good films. Thickness, bro. You're funny. You're funny, man. I like you. Do you damn? Yeah, man. Stop watching Adam Sandler films. No, I will always watch The Sandman. I will always watch The Sandman. Right, it's the best stupid movie ever, dude. You gotta watch The Room. The Room by Tommy Wiseau. I don't know if you've seen that. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing. Right, well, that'll conclude the prediction stream. I'm going to go live on Tuesday to debate this fight with Joe from Silk Pajamas. All right, Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. UK time. I am debating this exact main event. Be here. There we go. Don't know what happened there. Yeah. Be here on Tuesday, all right, for the debate, me versus Joe. I'm also gonna have I'm gonna have a fresh trim on Tuesday. I'm gonna look fresh, bro. So yeah, be there for that. Keep an eye out on Crispy Flakes for the review. And yeah, I'm still working on the Yuri video. It is coming. I'm gonna record the audio for it. Actually, I could record the audio for it tomorrow. I'm not really, yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna record the audio for it tomorrow. I'm gonna start editing it next week. So thank you guys for joining. See you on Tuesday. Goodbye.